Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And it was in this gospel, God, lifting up the standard. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is another lesson through the Spirit. Lord's will to be edifying. Lord's will to be edifying. This is going into the earthquakes. The earthquake, I think it was like an 8.8 that hit Russia, followed by the tsunami that hit parts of the different coastal cities. And I was believing that they was mentioning that the whole entire West Coast is on the tsunami warning, okay, which is the judgments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're in some very, very volatile times, man, as we always like to say. And the Spirit of the Lord is moving swiftly throughout the earth because, you know, this man is getting ready to go down. Okay, so I got two videos I want to play because I'm actually on the road, just to give you guys an illustration of what's going on in the world. Because the prophets often spoke about doom and gloom. You know, like you got guys out there that say only thing GMS do is preach doom and gloom. Well, when you go to Isaiah 28:8, you know, the scripture said that the prophets that was before me and before thee of old have prophesied of great evil, famines, pestilence, you know, and great danger. And if this world was so righteous, then the Most High wouldn't have to send his prophets out to condemn this place. So that's a you people problem. It's not our problem. That's your problem because you people are wicked. Okay, I don't understand how people think that this society can continue to thrive when it's shrouded in straight wickedness and filth, man. All right, and the best thing for this place is destruction. In my humble opinion, it can't come quick enough, you know. So I got this video here. This was uploaded by the elder brother Karatazar from Vegas here, and I'm gonna play. I think this video is mainly 11 minutes long, so I'm gonna interject here and there. And of course the scriptures that's going to be put into production, but you know, we're going to get our own scriptures as well. But without delay, hey, watch the Heavenly Father work, man. So here we go.
This morning, an earthquake occurred in Shanxi province in northern China. The epicenter was located just 3 kilometers from the city of Linfen. The tremors were recorded at 10:13 local time. The hypocenter was at a depth of 10 kilometers. The magnitude was 4.9. Residents of Linfen and nearby areas felt brief but distinct seismic activity. In some houses, walls and floors trembled, chandeliers swayed, and glass items rattled. People rushed outside, many feeling anxious. Some temporarily left their workplaces and educational institutions. Emergency response services were promptly mobilized by the authorities.
Yeah, earthquakes are scary, man, because you can't control it. You know, an earthquake can last anywhere between 15 to 60 seconds. You know, I mean, and honestly speaking, I've heard people of their testimony accounts to say a 30-second earthquake feels like fucking, it ain't gonna be, you know, a 30-second earthquake can literally feel like minutes, man. You know, because the intensity of the earthquake, when the ground is shaking beneath you and it ain't nothing you can do about it, you at the mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai at that point, because believe it or not, a lot of people die in earthquakes, man, depending on how severe it is. If you look up the on the National Geographical Survey, I think we had a total of 626 earthquakes in 24 hours, bro. Okay, now if that's not spelling that we at the end, then I don't know what it is, because Yahweh Shai say earthquakes in diverse places, man. All right.
Rescue teams inspected the most vulnerable parts of the city and surrounding areas. A magnitude 5.1 earthquake off the coast of Crete was felt in western Greece. A moderate earthquake recorded as a magnitude 5.1, downgraded from a magnitude 5.8, has struck off the coast of Crete, near the island of Antikythera. The tremors were felt at 16:26 local time on July 23, 2025. The epicenter was located at a depth of 50 kilometers, approximately 21 kilometers southeast of Antikythera. Tremors were felt across much of Crete, particularly in the areas of Chinia and Heraklion. Residents describe strong but short-lived ground shaking.
That's devastating, man, because the thing of it is people don't expect it. You know, when people move to these extravagant paradises and all this other stuff, you know, building their houses on a hill just for, you know, the damn house to fall off the damn hill into the ocean some goddamn where, man. All right, because the Lord said, surely I would build, but I would throw down. They would build and I would throw down. And we're witnessing the overthrow of different parts. Hell, Poland, all this, like all the Edomite strongholds are experiencing inclement weather right now. You know, hell, even in I think not Saudi Arabia, it was one of the Middle Eastern countries, but the Lord is really jacking this place up, man. Hell, Brazil, all different types of places are catching the wrath of the Heavenly Father, man, and we ain't seen nothing yet. Notice in the midst of all this stuff is always the women that's screaming and afraid, but these be the most proud people, man. You know, you women, you be the most proud and arrogant, but then when calamity strikes, then all of a sudden you want to resort to being women and going back to your feminine type energy. The Most High don't care about all that, man. All right, and we keep saying time and time again, the Heavenly Father does not discriminate. We don't care who you are, kids either. Now, allegedly, they was mentioning that Oprah, because, you know, I think she still has residence in Hawaii. But now Hawaii is back under alert for hurricanes. I mean, not hurricane, tsunamis and all this other stuff. And everybody was complaining because they said allegedly Oprah didn't open up a private road so people could get to a safety zone. But I found out allegedly that she did. So we really don't know what's going on with that. But it's the same thing in Maui when that ordeal happened. Oprah basically boycotted. She didn't look out for you people, man. Because these elites, they don't care about you. You know, while they're safe and sound in their fortress and their chiseled houses, you people are left with the tab, man. All right. So hey, this is a dog-eat-dog world. Quick precept, 2 Esdras 9:1, and it says, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I've told thee before. Because the scriptures say that I'm the Most High, declaring the end for the beginning, and things that have not yet come to pass, roughly paraphrasing. And it says, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest would begin to visit the world which he made. It says, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt understand that the Most High spake of these days, these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So the Most High already had these prophecies already foretold before certain men of the Lord even came back on the earth, man. You know, and it tells us that in Isaiah. So that being said, these things were already set in stone to happen. It's just a matter of it all playing itself out to fulfill a bigger purpose, which is the judgments of the Heavenly Father. And it says, for like all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, the end is manifest. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, endings and effects and signs, man. All right, and this is the judgment that we're seeing. Okay, wildfires, tsunamis, crazy ass snowstorms, thunderstorms, flood. The whole world is really flooding. All the calamities I've seen the last couple of days, or the last month or so, was all flash flooding, man. All right, hell, even in what's the name of that damn? Is it Taiwan? Is it Taiwan? I think it's Taiwan. One of them Asian countries, flooding. You know. Luke 21, and I'm gonna start at verses 10. It says here. Matter of fact, now it started 9. It says, but when you shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified. These are part of the commotions. It says, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes should be in divers places, man. Divers goes into many different, many places on the planet Earth. And it says here, in famines and pestilence and famine. It's a big thing. All right, and we ain't seen the famine yet, because when the famine hits, that's when shit really gonna get graphic. And it says, in fearful sights and great signs that should be from heaven. Esau claimed that he saw a 7-mile wild chariot, man, a 7-mile wide chariot, one of the biggest they ever seen. And allegedly Donald Trump is taking over the UFO program, man. But anyway, I'm going to end it. All praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. Lord's will, you edify. To the next lesson. Shalom.
Боже мой! Guys, this is the traffic after the tsunami alert. It's like you see is everywhere is cars and cars waiting. Oh jeez.